I keep on going on about this for way too long, like literally 6 minutes, and then I go, oh wait, this is supposed to be short form content. So writers. Writers, right? We all spend way too much time thinking about adaptations of our works. Like too much time. We're just like, oh my god, if it was a film, who would be in it? Blah 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 blah. The thing is that I studied 3D for 2 years, so I think about the effects like a lot, like a crazy amount. And I have just come up with, like I say just, but like this has been a long time coming. But I've come up with the solution that I want for my world. Practical effects. Duh. That's the core of it, right? Like that's the core. Most things, if it can be achieved in practical, it should be achieved in practical. Guillermo del Toro films, incredible, beautiful, lots of practical effect. The artistry in those films, just gorgeous, right? Practical effects. That's the core. Now, you kind of need to supplement practical effects with 3D just because of like you need to use 3D as a supplementation. It's an incredible tool as a supplementation. But like I don't want them to be like generating mountain ranges and stuff. No. If you can use a matte painting, use a matte painting. Like I like that feeling. I like that. So practical first, 3D as a supplementation. The problem is that they did this for a good chunk of time, right? Like we're talking the Lord of the Rings films, we're talking like Gladiator, we're talking, apparently I'm only thinking of films from 2001. Let's the Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban, right? That is one of the best examples of practical effects first, but with 3D supplementation. If you look at that leaky cauldron scene, it feels alive with magic, and it's all practical effects, pretty much. But then you get to the end, right? And that final battle is like all 3D. It's all 3D, and it loses the tangibility because it slips into 3D. And they did an incredible job, and it's amazing, and I still think that that's one of the best werewolf designs ever, but it does lose its tangibility. So what do you do about the big fight scenes, the big moments with lots of magic that you can't do practically? You're like, it's just impractical to do practically. Cast your eyes back to before the days of 3D animation. What would they do? Stop motion. Stop motion was the answer for a very long time. And they even in Jurassic Park, when making Jurassic Park, they hired stop motion animators to animate their 3D creatures. Like stop motion is the start of 3D animation in a lot of ways. And if you look at modern stop motion, right, from companies like Leica, or I can't remember any of the names of the other ones, the Wilson Gromit Company, what are they? Like, if you look at where stop motion is now in comparison to 50 years ago when they were making Star Wars, it has come a crazy long way. And honestly, practical effects as like the main core with stop motion for all of the like big crazy effects, and then 3D as a supplementation. Oh my god, it would be so cool. It would be so awesome.